Please bow your head if you would like to join me for this moment of reflection. Thank you, God, for bringing us here today to celebrate the end of one chapter and the beginning of the next. Please give us the courage to seek life's purpose, belief in ourselves to make it come true, strength to do our best and endure, the guiding light of faith which makes certain that wherever we go, whatever we do, God's blessings and love will always see us through. May we have wisdom in heart and mind, and success in every challenge we find. Amen.
Good evening. I would like to take this opportunity to extend my gratitude to all of you for joining us this evening for the commencement of Lewisville High School's graduating class of 2009. The people who have motivated us, cared for us, driven us, and have made a difference to us are here right now. Our greatest accomplishment of obtaining our diplomas can only be truly meaningful by having those people with us who have influenced us to witness this milestone. Whether you are teachers, administrators, parents, friends, or family members, you have all contributed to this goal, our graduation. We appreciate and thank you for your undying support and all you have helped us accomplish today. And for those of you graduating, today is our day. On this day, we see dedication, success, and achievement converge. Savor it. Congratulations, class of 2009. And now, will you please stand for our national anthem, played by our Wind Symphony, directed by Dr. Marty Courtney.
Principal of Lewisville High School, I would like to welcome you and introduce our honored guest. Please hold your applause until everyone has been introduced. Guest, please stand and remain standing as I call your names. From the Lewisville Independent School District Board of Trustees, the President of the Board, Mrs. Carol Kyer, Vice President of the Board, Mrs. Kathy Duke, Secretary of the Board, Mrs. Amber Fulton, Board members, Mr. Tommy Ferguson, Ms. Vernell Dragg, Mr. Tommy Kim, and Mr. Fred Plocky. From the Lewisville ISD administrative staff, our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Jerry Roy, Deputy Superintendents, Mr. Alan King and Mr. Dennis Winborn, Assistant Superintendents, Mr. Jeff Wagner, Dr. Harry Crenshaw, my boss in the back, Mr. Kevin Rogers, Dr. Linda Haynes, Mr. Brant Buck, Dr. Penny Riddell, Mr. Greg Veal, and Mr. Larry Williams. The Lewisville High School administration, the assistant principals, Mr. Jim Baker, Mr. Rob Diltz, Dr. Mitchell Hall, Ms. Donna Ingram, Mr. Lionel Soto, Mrs. Monica Story, Mr. Stephen Walker, and Mrs. Teresa Wells. From the Kilo Lewisville High School North Campus, Principal, Mr. Andy Plunkett, Assistant Principals, Mr. Toby Maxson, Mr. Robert Shields, and Ms. Myran Wendell. The senior class officers, our Valedictorian Salutatorian, President Brittany Young, Vice President Taylor Rose, Secretary Uche Onoh, Treasurer Tyler Huddleston, Valedictorian Emily White, and Salutatorian Tommy Budd. Thank you so much. Let's show our appreciation to them. Thank you. Thank you. I would also like to thank the following principals from our Lewisville High School feeder schools. Please stand when I call your name, and graduates. Please stand if you attend this school. From the Lily Jackson Early Childhood Center, Duya Longoria. From Hedrick Elementary School, Estiva Barga, pardon me. If you went to Hedrick Elementary, stand up, please. Congratulations. From Central Elementary, if you're from Central Elementary, please stand up. Raul Pena. Good job, Central. From College Street Elementary, Patty Ruth. If you went to College Street, please stand up. Also, from Lakeland Elementary, if you're from Lakeland, stand up, please. James Crockett. Mr. Crockett is an LHS alumnus, class of 1988. So congratulations to all of them. Let's show our appreciation to them. Congratulations. Thank you. Now for some special recognitions. I'd like to thank several special groups tonight who played a part in each graduate's success. First, the ones who have taught and mentored these students, our Lewisville High School teachers and counselors. You have truly made a difference in the lives of these young adults. Please stand so that we may thank you and show our appreciation. Teachers and counselors, if you would stand, please. Let's show our appreciation to them. What a great staff. Great job. Thank you. Please draw your attention to the first row of students to my left. Our top 10 seniors and our student body officers. Please stand up so we can recognize you. Congratulations. Thank you. And finally, probably the most important people here other than the graduates. If you're a parent of one of our Lewisville High School graduates, please stand to be recognized. Thank you. Also, another very special, important group, our grandparents and great-grandparents. Please stand to be recognized if you're a grandparent or a great-grandparent. Thank you so much. And thank you for your love and your dedication to these students and for your continued support of Lewisville High School, the greatest high school in Texas. If you would, please make welcome to the podium the senior class president, Ms. Brittany Young.
Welcome, class of 2009. As I look out at each of you, I see so many familiar faces and so many cherished memories. What I admire most, and what I think I will miss the most, though, is the peace and confidence you hold because you are ready for the next step of life. We are ready for the next step of life. As I prepared for this, I realized that there are 5 facts I know about our class. Lewisville High School, class of 2009. The first thing I know is that each of you will go out into the world and walk the path you choose for your life with the pride, respect for others, and the respect for yourself that Lewisville instills in its students. Together, we have created wonderful memories, from great class discussions, field trips, and dancing just a little too close with everyone on the prom dance floor. That can happen on a small dance floor, you know. Each of us has also built wonderful relationships with our families, teachers, and friends. The second thing I know is that you will never take any of these blessings for granted. Third, I know that our class is strong because we have shown our strength through the difficult times that will without a doubt challenge us in life. Through the loss of our friends, Sarah, Amina, and Jenna, and through their loss of our great coach, Fred Willis. This class has also set a great new height and a new standard for Lewisville. From the large amount of scholarships earned as a class to the achievements of our many clubs and organizations. I know that each of you will remember to take pride in your personal success and remember that no one else can define a successful life for you. We all have different goals, different dreams, and different measures of success for our lives that reflect the rich diversity at Lewisville. Whatever your goals may be, I encourage you to set them high. Become the new generation of dreamers and of doers. Our time here is precious, so today, keep living the life you have imagined. Set your goals high, achieve them with pride, respect for yourself, and respect for others. In the words of Henry David Thoreau, go confidently in the direction of your dreams and live the life you have always imagined. Last, I know that you are ready to go out and live your dreams. Lewisville High School, class of 2009, congratulations, we made it.
Greetings, men and women of Lewisville High School. I would just like to talk to you about some of the discoveries I have made over this past year or so. My hope is that all of you will be able to grasp the ideas that I present. But if not, I trust that most definitely the time of your understanding will come. Fact: I am invincible. Fact: this does not mean I am impervious to death. Fact: Dictionary.com defines invincibility as incapable of being conquered, defeated, or subdued. Think about that for a second. Are you invincible? Can you be conquered? The late Randy Pausch, known for his series of last lectures given before his death, once said, "We don't beat the reaper by living longer. We beat the reaper by living well and living fully. For the reaper will come for all of us. The question is what we do between the time we're born and the time he shows up." That, my friends, is invincibility. Life should be prolific, abundant in successes and completions. Even amongst the most terrible of adversities can bliss be found. I know some of you have varied memories from studying Shakespeare, but as Hamlet hath so eloquently stated, nothing is either good or bad, but thinking makes it so. You do not want to sit back on your life to discover that you have fulfilled none of your dreams and found none of your passions. That is just waiting for the reaper. I can confidently say that whenever I get the chance to do something pretty cool, I go for it. Chemo or no chemo, I refuse to wait for my time to come. Just like the adversity that I have faced, I know that you too have faced many a similar challenge. I have seen what this class has been through. I have seen what this class is capable of. And I have seen what this class can overcome. And we will not wait. Fact: we will not be conquered, defeated, or subdued. Fact: we are invincible. Fact: the future better watch out.
Don't let your year is significant, not only in our own lives, as the year of our commencement, but also in the world of science and human understanding. I'm referring to the 200th anniversary of the birth of Charles Darwin and the 100th anniversary of the publication of his book, On the Origin of Species. Darwin's revolutionary ideas have done more to redefine our perceptions of ourselves and the world in which we live than those of any other man or woman of his time. Therefore, I have decided to focus on a quote of Darwin's, one that is not about science at all, but rather an insightful observation on the nature of human life. As Darwin observed, a man who dares to waste 1 hour of time has not discovered the value of life. Let's think about an hour of time. The New York Times reports that on average, Americans spend 8.5 hours on any given day in front of screens, such as TVs, cell phones, even GPS devices. If we add up this time and the time in between for 1 year, we will spend 65 days in front of the television set, 41 days listening to the radio, a little over a week on the internet, a week reading a newspaper, and another week listening to recorded music. We are busy. But the point is not that we need to be busy or that we are too busy right now. It's not that we need to simply enjoy life more as it is. Darwin's idea is something beyond the rather superficial and cliched ideas of living life to the fullest and slowing down to enjoy life. What these words really mean is that we must actively and with design create the life we want to live. We should not waste time by being dispassionate observers in our own lives and allowing others, our parents, our teachers, our friends, or screens, to create our lives for us. As we now transition into a new way of life, we can easily waste time and let others dictate our lives. So, graduates of the Lewisville High School class of 2009, I ask you to make the choice to embrace freedom of choice. Step away from screens. Step away from others who will dictate how you spend your days, nights, and weekends. Waste not even 1 hour of time. Discover the value of life. Even 1 hour is a span of time no one is wealthy enough to waste.
Tonight, we are celebrating the end of our public education. All our experiences have been different. Some tried to sleep through class, others chatted in the back, and some of us tried to get all that we could from our lessons. And I have learned a lot in high school. But not all of what I learned was intentional on the part of my teachers. They taught me many things, some of which were never in their lesson plans. So here are the top 10 things my teachers did not know they taught me. Feel free to guess what teachers inspired what lessons. Number 10, some people, especially those around the 2000 hallway, don't mellow with age. They get feistier. Number 9, getting your teacher off topic is way more interesting than the textbook and can be just as educational. Number 8, all play and no work can be just as bad as all work and no play. Number 7, sometimes there is no point to the story. Number 6, if you ever have any doubt, don't eat it. Number 5, going all the way around your question can actually answer your question. Number 4, going all the way around your question can actually not answer your question. Number 3, videos can be surprisingly educational. Number 2, just because your teacher reminds you of your grandma doesn't mean she's gonna go easy on you. And finally, the number 1 lesson that has been drilled into my psyche without actually being taught, and I'm sure will serve me well in the future. To be early is to be on time. To be on time is to be late. To be late is to be dead. There is, however, one lesson I want to talk about today. It is that our relationships with others make life worth living. I saw this lesson in action when one of my teachers chose to give away the things she could have sold online or at a garage sale. No doubt the extra income would have been helpful to any teacher's salary, but I could tell that money wasn't as important as helping someone in need. I saw firsthand how this teacher's life was enriched by making people a higher priority than things. For us, in the future, those things could be literal, like a Ferrari or a McMansion, or figurative, like studies, a career, or a project that takes over. Both have a funny way of interfering in our relationships with people we love. While I'm not denying the happiness these things can bring, that happiness is easily put on hold. Giving and loving others brings happiness from within that is much harder to extinguish because we share something with other people that we cannot share with anything else. William Faulkner called them the old truths and verities of the heart: love and honor and pity and pride and compassion and sacrifice. These are the things that tie us together. Beck Weathers, a Dallas doctor, learned the value of the people he loved the hard way. In 1996, Weathers joined several others on an expedition to Mount Everest. Their trek happened to coincide with one of the worst storms ever experienced on that mountain. With temperatures at 60 below, and winds topping 70 miles an hour. Weathers, temporarily blinded by the snow, quickly lagged behind. Stumbling, he fell and became completely covered in ice. His party found him, but they could not see any respiratory activity. Thus, they made the difficult decision to leave their companion to the mountain. As he lay on the side of Mount Everest, the world's tallest mountain, Weathers thought of his family back home and how his continuous quest for adventure and financial success had eaten away at his relationship with them. He was going to lose them, either by an impending divorce or death on the mountain. Weathers later recounted, "I could see my family. I was filled with a sense of melancholy that I had not said goodbye, and I love you." These thoughts of his family gave Weathers the will to live and the will to move his frozen body inch by inch down the mountain to the base camp where he was rescued. Weathers made it home alive. His frostbitten hands and nose had to be amputated, but he took the opportunity to find joy in the family he almost lost. He says, "The relentless pursuit of success and goals and ambition had dragged out of life what was most precious. I traded my hands and my face for my family. In the end, all that matters is the people you hold in your heart and those who hold you in theirs." Look around. Among us today are some of the people we hold in our hearts. They are family and friends and teachers. They have all had an impact on our lives. Let us remember the lessons they've taught as we go onward. Sometimes the most important knowledge does not come from a textbook.
Dr. Roy, I am pleased to present to you the Lewisville High School Fighting Farmers Senior Class of 2009. There are before us 833 exceptional seniors. I have verified that each of these seniors has met the requirements of the Texas Education Agency and the Lewisville Independent School District. Each should be awarded the appropriate diploma or certificate at this time.
Thank you, Mr. Burns. To you, the Lewisville High School class of 2009, I extend my warmest congratulations and wishes for a happy and successful future. Ms. Kyer, Mr. Burns has verified these students eligible to receive their diploma or certificate. Therefore, by the authority vested in me by the state of Texas and the Lewisville Independent School District Board of Trustees, I certify them. Their diplomas or certificates may be granted at this time. Congratulations.
Brittany Ann Young. Taylor Darnay Rose. Uche Malvin Onoh. Tyler James Huddleston. Emily Alice White. Tommy Roy Budd. Lucas John Farbiak. Kirsten Dana Coles. Allison Denise Jones. Parisa Nicole Zyrie. Taylor Jean Doyle. Gloria Y. Daniel. Brett T. Kinney. Lee Anthony Terrazas. Min Ho Yu. Toman Joseph Kozimala. Cynthia Lee Long, Jeffrey Allen O'Neill, Salvador Anguiano, Maria Anguiano, Joel Ramirez Gomez, Taha Rafiq, Scott L. Simpson, Lillian Abanaka, Sarah Beth Abdel Kader, Lauren Christine Abney, Emily Marie Abney Acosta, Tobin Thomas Abraham, Diana Abundis, Victor Acosta, Michael Justin Adamson, Jeremy Adejawan, Jose Luis Aguilar, Diana Aguilar, Lucero Aguilar, Renee Aguilar, Nancy Aguirre, Mohammed Saad Ahmad, Steffi I. Ajanga, Kristen Lynn Albert, Crystal Aldendorfer, Tristan J. Alomar, Ashley Jeanette Allen, Joel Gregory Allen, Augustine Carlos Alvarado, Brianna Lee Alvarado, Omar Alvarado, Ricardo Alvarez, Rafael Amaya, Lucas W. Ammons, Jamonica Sharice Anderson, Marianne Kathleen Anderson, Melissa Anthony, Dakota Shane Armstrong, Elizabeth Caitlin Armstrong, Amanda Louise Athanasius, William Kyle Atterbury, Madison Sky Aldrich, Alyssa Sue Oringer, Jasmine Christine Autry, Eric Fernando Badillo, Adela Baeza, Adrian Lee Bailey, Sarah Ann Bailey, Lisa Marie Banda, Zachary Tyler Baines, Jorge Alonso Barbosa, Lizette Barrera, Roxana Trevino Barreras, Natalie Ann Berry, Tiffany Nicole Bartholomew, Chelsea Louise Bartlett, Rosanna Joyce Mello Batad, John Spencer Bays, Randall Brett Beebe, Jasmine Elizabeth Bell, Jeffrey Paul Bell, Angel Alexander Belloso, Antelmo Beltran, Jaime Beltran, Jose Roberto Beltran, Maria C. Beltran, India Brianna Bell, Stephanie Silvestre Beltran, Kaylee Hope Bentley, Raven Lavette Berry, Anita N. Binion, Brittany Nicole Bishop, Corey Robert Black, Jonathan Tyler Blackburn, Tanya Blancart, Kayla A. Blanton, Kevin David Blasco, Melanie Lauren Boswell, Terrell Maurice Boswell, Brittany Nicole Bowling, Nathan Duane Bradshaw, Jessica Brianne Bramlett, Christina Nicolette Brantley, Liridona Bratti, Bruce Bro, Edward Samuel Brettel, Felicia Michelle Broadway, Jarvis Antonio Brown, Kelsey Marie Brown, Tessa Lorraine Brown, Tristan Garrett Brown, Chelsea Lynn Bruce, Chelsea Nicole Brumbaugh, Blake Budlong, Zachary Taylor Birch, Jennifer Suzanne Burchett, Wesley Kai, Justin Daniel Calandra, John David Calhoun, Cindy Calixto, Lizette Calixto, Brian Callahan, Gustavo Carmago, Jessica Campo, Paul Ryan Campbell, Jesus Javier Cantu, Robert Roy Cantu, Ivan Carmona Flores, Jose Francisco Carreño, Eder Carrera, Viridiana Carrera, Cameron Bradley Casalini, Marcus Casconi Gillespie, Meredith Jetsabel Casillas, Lauren Gabrielle Castaño, Brianda Carolino Castro, Jesus J. Castro, Priscilla Castro, Heather Alexis Cavey, Juan Carlos Celestino, Rafael Cervantes, Benjamin Chafin, Ariana Yvette Chavarria, Odeli G. Chavarria, Jacob A. Chavez, Veronica Chavez, Sovanarit Chuan, Jimmy Chi, Brandon Tyler Childress, Nicole Kathleen Choktrek, Ludo Hoop Choi, Soksarun Arnold Chun, Hannah Melissa Chu, Crystal A. Cisneros, Aaron Clements, Austin B. Kobler, Christopher Cochran, Chelsea Joy Cole, Robert Kurth Cole, Carrie L. Collins, Travis Darren Collins, Joseph Christian Cook, Aaron Russell Cooper, Crystal Copado, Chase Thomas Copeland, Vlad Corneanu, Maria Bibiana Corona, Maria Guadalupe Corona, Victor Correa, Jacob Joshua Cortez, Rodney Mantia Cunningham, Emery Marie Courtney, Dustin Randall Covarrubias, Deanna Lee Craig, Martika A. Craig, Brittany Nicole Crockett, Colton Dexter Duryea Crowder, Sarah Grace Crowell, Elizabeth Cruz, Rafael De Jesus Cruz, Kristen Taylor Cummins, David Dwayne Curley, Jason Thomas Svetovich, Jessica Margaret Demore, Bryn Alexandra Davis, Callie Brianna Davis, Ebony Kiana Davis, Joshua Ryan Davis, Montre Laron Davis, Lakita Danche Dawkins, Juan De La Rosa, Kelsey Louise De La Rosa, Cruz De La Sancha, Austin Wynn De Leon, Mary Elizabeth Dean, Laura Elizabeth Deal, Christopher J. Delgado, Brandy Giovanni De Luna, Taryn Denton, Kevin Paul DeVassi, Seth William Dice, Isaac Alejandro Dimas, Thi Nuc Din, Kirsten E. Dersh, Dixie S. Distor, Jose German Dominguez, Simone Dominique Donald, Samantha Dorenbacher, Jordan Allen Dotson, William B. Doty, Caitlin Arlene Doucette, Snejana Grace Doyle, James Nicholas Dozier, Chani H. Dubal, Clarissa Dugan, Natalie Lauren Dumas, Tavon Keaton Dunlap, Hannah Rianne Durham, Gonadashi Denzel Zenga, Renike Erania Ebron, Brittany Lee Edwards, Jack A. Edwards, Tarek McKee Edwards, Dillis Efesoa, Chibuso H. Ejiofor, Prince O. Ekpe, Elizabeth Louise Eldridge, Ashley N. Ellis, Jacob Logan Emery, Alfonso Duarte, Jasmine Escobar, Adrian Escobedo, Elizabeth D. Estrada, Emily Estrada, Robert Henry Felix III, Alan Feratovic, Kelly Ann Ferguson, Edward Horatio Feeder II, Holly Nicole Filacia, Gage Robert Finch. Joey L. Flake. John Flanders. Portia Kiara Ford. Lauren Elizabeth Foster. Sherelle O. Franklin. Melanie Elaine Franz. Kevin Christopher Frederick. Jamie Lynn French. Shanadi Mashi Fry. Vanessa Fuentes. Hannah Ruth Furr. Michael Thomas Funk. Destiny Carleen Gage. Dahlia Elizabeth Galarza. Anna Elizabeth Gallardo Lopez. Daniel Garcia. Esther Bernice Garcia. Julieta Garcia. Richard Anthony Garcia. Wendy Abigail Garcia. Courtney Lanice Garland. Sierra Beth Garner. John Richard Garnica Jr. Jacqueline Michelle Garrison. Fernando Garza. Matthew Garza. Jonathan Gavallo. Fernando Javier Gaetan. Edward Aloysius Gelslichter II. Adam Travis Gibson. Chisobam Blessing Inegeme. Brittany Quinn Gonzalez. Craig L. Gonzalez. Guillermo Gonzalez. Yvette Gonzalez. Martin Edgar Gonzalez. Elizabeth Marie Gooding. Nikki Lauren Goodwin. Candace Renee Goolsby. Joseph Ryan Goolsby. William Michael Goss. Jorge Antonio Granados. Lorena Granados. Lloyd Marcus Graves. Brittany Green. Philip Jackson Green. Angela Dawn Greenhoward. James Michael Grimler. Kiera Lorica Gross. Stephanie Guerrero. Alyssa Marie Guidry. Olivia D. Guston. Arturo Gutierrez. Leslie Daniela Gutierrez. Israel Deshaun Guy. Levi David Haddix. Darren Michael Hagee. Alexander Wade Hall. Regina Elizabeth Hall. Trey M. Hall. Stephen Michael Hampton. Julie Ann Harden. Robert Blake Harden. Kaylee Elizabeth Harris. Larry Sylvester Harrison III. Angela Nicole Herod. Joshua Gabriel Hassel. Bryce Hatton. Kenneth David Hauser. Chelsea Tier Hayes. Michael Don Head. James W. Hefner. Rima Hemani. Jennifer Christina Henderson. Jonathan Paul Hennessy, Matthew Thomas Henry, Precious Janae Henry, Harrison D. Hinson, Tiesha Nicole Hinson, Alexander Octavio Hernandez, Jonathan Hernandez, Juan Hernandez, Luis Gonzalo Hernandez, Marco Hernandez, Vera Daniela Hernandez, Megan Leanne Hester, Amanda Leanne Hill, Bethany June Hill, Ashley Danae Hill Shibata, Kevin Boyd Hodge, Lacey Nicole Holland, Tara Elizabeth Hollingsworth, Corey Keith Holmes, Stephanie K. Holt, Mary Ellen Hooks, Shane David Hope, Jamari Rashad Howard, Joshua Dylan Huey, Jamichael S. Hurd, Lauren Renee Hudson, Samuel David Inusi, Amber K. Innes, Ryan Matthew Urban, Ana Rosa Jacinto, Anita Mary Jacob, Adam J.D. Jacosalam, Maida Jaimes, Raul Jaimes, Christopher Scaria James, Kendrick Deshane James, Carolina Gomez Jaramillo, David Royce Jarnagan, Ki Hum Jin, Jacqueline Frances Jost, Ashley Nicole Johnson, Jamie Tanae Johnson, Mitchell Ross Garrett Johnson, Tanisha Aztesh Johnson, Tyler Glenn Johnson, Chelsea Renee Jones, Felicia Marie Jones, LaMonica Shanae Jones, Spencer Walden Jordan, Leslie Teresa Joseph, Tasha Ann Joy, Sujung Laura King, Victor Karanja Kangete, Robert James Carella, Joseph Jonathan Kaczynski, Matthew M. Kaczynski, Naveen Kaur, Melvin Kayapurata, Jamie Patricia Keene, Michael Ryan Kegaris, Megan Elizabeth Kelly, Royce Alexander Kinnis, Christian Renee Kennedy, Sarah Marie Kent, Daniel Kahn, Sean Patrick Keelty, Siwon Kim, Private Cody Kimberlin, Jason Kyle Kimberlin, Thomas Charles Kirk, Jason Andrew Knight, Alexander Sean Kovling, Paul Joseph Crail, Caitlin Nicole Kurtz, Non Swan Lack, Jared I. Lake, Douglas Austin Lane, Matthew Thomas Lane, Dabi Lara, David Andrew Larson, Jesse Preston Latham, Kimberly Nicole Leal, Alexander Lee, Ashley Nicole Lee, Sandy Yun Lee, Andrew Scott Legrand, Ida Rashida Lewis, Estefania Leva, Eric Charles Liggins, Jose Osvaldo Lopez, Nicholas Lim, Audra Cassette Lindeman, Isaiah Cornelius Little, Travis Lee Lockett, Joshua Dwayne Loretta, Alexander Jordan Luce, Carlos Ortiz Lopez, Elsie Veronica Lopez, Irlanda Greta Lopez, Andrew Xavier Lord, Edgar Azael Loredo, Rachel Suzanne Laux, Brittany Nicole Love, Joshua Clark Lovett, Itzel Losa, Brianne Luna, Jasmine Devon Luna, Alyssa Jean Lynn, Brian Thomas Lynn, Jessica Machuca Lopez, Selena Macias, Jade Alexandria Madden, Jackson Philip David Malky, Michael Sean Mahoney, Rebecca Eve Mallet, Samantha Jo Mangan, Michael Dwayne Maples, Michael Alexander Marshluski, Tyler James Marsh, Katie Ray Martin, Anna Gabriela Martinez, Vanessa Martinez, Jaime Martinez, Kirsten Vanessa Martinez, Maria D. Martinez, Natalie Martinez, Nicholas E. Martinez, Selena Monique Martinez, Broderick Lee Masters, Smitha Mary Matthew, Broderick Lewis Matthews, Eric Stephen Matlock, Sarah Michelle Maxwell, Takia Mays, Kevin Andrew McAllister, Kelly Ann McClure, Matthew Johan McDaniel, Sarah Ann McFall, Amber Joanne McHugh, Christy Lynn McIntyre, Aja Ayana McKinney, Brian Paul McLaren, Rachel Marie McNally, Van Michael Medina, Joseph Ramon Medrano, Paola Michelle Mejia, Sean Edward Melton, Shantae Latrice Melton, Kyle Thomas Mendez, Miles Joe Mendez, Teresa Edith Mendez, Hugo Mendoza, Travis Wayne Merrill, Sandrina Kaline Marriott, Richard A. Mahalik, Stephen Ray Miller, Michael Lee Milton, Belen Monjares, Marisol Monjares, Oriela Montiel, Crystal Marie Morales, Maria Luisa Morales, Rodrigo Morales, Stacy Katrina Morales, Virginia Lauren Morales, Caitlin Ann Morgan, Caitlin Kara Morton, Zachary Ryan Moulton, Joyce Muchisu, Kaylee Ray Munden, Pedro Mungia, Hannah Elizabeth Murray, Jasmine Natasha Miles, Conrad Tafadzwa Nandwana, Patricia Marie Nelson, Brandon Yeri Nimacek, Artemio Nevares, Malia Ann Newland, Devon Malay Newman, Jennifer Tram Go, Lisa Marie Nickerson, Jonathan Ryan Noyes, LaTrenton Germont Nunn, Kendall Darius Oliver, Eliasandra Amaro, Krista L. O'Neill, Jennifer Olivia Oparodu, Alejandro Orduna, Connor Kane Orent, Jared Paul Ormerod, Lauren M. Orozco, Maricela Oralde, Alex Anthony Ortiz, April Kimberly Ortiz, Eduardo Ortiz, Jennifer Elaine Ortiz, Angela Cristina Oseguera, Jennifer Gozi Ozar, Jeremy Ryan Page, Joseph Allen Palmer, Hamie Park, Dara Rohit Patel, Sapna Upendra Patel, Dylan Wade Peck, Liz Annette Pedraza, Erica Marie Pena, Craig William Pepper, Aurelia Andrea Peralta, Giovanni Ivan Perez, Maria Azekena Perez, Roberta Perez, Odom Kevin Fa, Dewey Hong Pham, Paola Denise Pina, Ramon Platas, Olivia Lane Poland, Christopher Kyle Pope, Justin Taylor, Gabrielle Alexandra Powers, Molly Kim Pratt, Joshua A. Pratt, Kayla Danielle Pryor, Eric Matthew Pulse, Sean E. Quirk, Brittany Nicole Rains, Anthony Alexander Ramirez, Itzel Ramirez, Joseph Rene Ramirez, Reina Borja Ramirez, Cody Ramon, Brianna Marie Ramos, Lisette Marie Rangel, Omar Rangel, Stephanie Michelle Raptis, Christopher Wade Ray, Jessica Marie Record, Justin Nicholas Reed, Paige Marie Riley, Philip Charles Rep, Victoria Resendez, Elva Elizabeth Resendez, Ashley Monique Reyes, Erica Liliana Reyes, Haley Elizabeth Reynolds, Jeremy Dale Reynolds, Megan Elizabeth Reynolds, Stephanie Aaron Rice, Harrison John Riggs, Caitlin Nicole Riley, Victoria Staples Rose Ring, Olivia Rios, Victor Alfonso Rios, Mitchell Thomas Ripple, Armando Rivera, Frances Rivera, Stephanie Bryn Robertson, Sean Cedric Robinson, Tiffany Renee Rogers, Helva Belen Rodriguez, Isabel Rodriguez, Juan Pablo Rodriguez, Paul Rodriguez, Cynthia Martina Rodriguez, Sylvia Rodriguez Gonzalez, Colby Dan Rogers, Eric Anthony Rogers, Megan Nicole Rogers, Trisha Marie Rollo, Carolina Rosales, Richard Michael Rose, Satis K. Roseberry, Craig Rosenbaum, Ernesto Jose Rosito, Sarah Sujong Roy, Laura Nicole Ruby, Erica N. Rudolph, Araceli Ruiz, Stephen A. Ridluski, Ashley Taylor Rye, Mohammed Abdullah Saad, Nicole Angel Sela, Isais M. Salazar, Gabriela Salinas, Jacob Thomas Salaman, Olivia Marie Salvatore, Erickson Leroy Sampson, Anisha Mary Samuel, Jesse Adrian Sanchez, Monica Araceli Sanchez, Noe Sanchez, Deandra Kiosha Sanders, Alejandro San Diego, Cassandra Jean Sandoval, Jaime Santana, Jose Osmin Saravia, Lauren Elise Saunders, Caitlin Ann Saverino, Lacey Morgan Shara, Daniel Joseph Schuster, Amanda K. Scott, Ralph Cameron Scott, Mackenzie Lee Scoville, Melanie Nicole Seagraves, Travis Richard Sears, Criselda Hazel Segovia, David Robert Seidel, Ashley R. Siegler, Joey David Seltz, Brandon Darrell Sermon, Anna Claire Shelton, Brittany Lee Shelton, Carla Brianna Shelton, Chelsea J. Sherwin, Aspen Ciara Shield, Shulky Shin, Jacob Dane Short, Megan Danielle Silva, David Gregory Symington, Donald Ray Simmons, Joban Singh, Mallory Nicole Sitzman, Eric C. Skeldon, Richard Paul Slager, Alexandria Danielle Smalls, Jaleesa Page Smith, Jessica Sheree Smith, Sean Allen Smith, Tricia Ellen Smith, Walter Joseph Snellick IV, Tommy Lee Snow, Azi Makanzu Soki, Isa Simba Soki, Celia Solorzano Secundino, Lindsay Michelle Spangler, Alyssa Tiana Spears, Andrew Ryan Stevens, Elizabeth K. Stewart, Zachary Stewart, Tony Stock, Sydney Tate Stoner, Tristan Eric Stribling, Alay Samir Suarez, Ben M. Sunny, Shama S. Surani, Zachary Forrest Sutherland, Catherine Elizabeth Sutton, Kristen James Swanberg, Brittany Renee Schwarzkopf, Benjamin Robert Taylor, Aisha Lachey Taylor, Kendrick Danielle Taylor, Randall Scott Templin, Melissa Ann Tennyson, Hunter Ray Thane, Cody Lynn Thomas, Cameron Z. Thomas, Terrence M. Thomas, Callie Suzanne Thompson, DeAndre Sherrod Thompson, Tiffany Faith Thornton, Stephanie Satanye Timon, Hayden Julie Tinker, Carolyn Miranda Tinklepaw, Songhua To, Tyler Joe Tolbert, Jared T. Tongame, Jeremy Lynn Tongame, Eva Aide Tovar, Karen Alina Trout, Anthony Michael Trevino, Matthew Lee Trevino, Adam Lewis Turner, Michaela Sheree Turner, Tony Trene Turner, Tamara Lavon Tyler, Catherine Artemisia Yurick, Okachukwu Andrew Ume, Nadine Long Tran, Rachel V. Utley, Francis Edward Van Buren III, April Jeanette Vargas, Francisco Javier Vasquez, Antonio Vasquez, Alicia Lynn Vaughn, Kyle Ann Waters, David Velasquez, Luis Antonio Velasquez, Marisol Evelyn Venancio, Uriel Venancio, Benjamin Cody Vai, Amsterdam Sosa Viana, Enrique R. Vidal, Melanie Isela Villatoro, Rebecca Roshan Voss, Alexander Jean Briand, Aubrey Jean Wallace, Jackson William Wallace, Tanit Michelle Wallace, Aaron Adele Waltz, Adam Travis Ward, Chelsea L. Ward, Rachel Hannah Ward, Michael Scott Weston, David Anthony Whitaker, James Broderick White, Marshita Sanchez White, Megan Elizabeth White, Ryan Ashley White, Victoria Linnell Whitley, Samantha Lorraine Wicker, Jamel David Wilkerson, Elijah Stewart Wilkinson, Amber M. Williams, Gerald Williams Jr., Janae Deneen Williams, David Drakel Wilson, Gregory Allen Wilson, Jordan Ember Wilson, Eric Anthony Winfrey. Kathleen Wong. Lauren Michelle Woods. Mark Anthony Woodson. Jason Paul Woody. Alexandria Danielle Wright. Victoria Eletta Wright. Leisha Marie Wygren. Crystal Sujung Yu. Joshua Paul Young. Thomas Lowell Young. Su Kyung Yu. Rubab A. Zaidi. Mario Eduardo Zambrano. Catherine Zapata. Macarena Zapata. Karen Zavala. Liliana Elizabeth Zavala. Javier Eduardo Zeladon. Jean Jun Zeng. Joshua Allen Zappa. Samuel Ryan Zinder.
Last one? Are you the last one?
Oscar Zuniga.
Lewisville High School is rich with pride and tradition. You cannot understand farmer pride from the outside looking in, and you cannot explain it from the inside looking out. It did not take long for us to realize farmer pride is a feeling that will stay with us for the rest of our lives. Each of us has our favorite LHS tradition, and as graduates, we are thankful for these traditions passed down to us. We will continue to honor those traditions with pride. The advancing of the tassels is just one of many traditions celebrated by graduating seniors. Class of 2009, it is now time to advance your tassels.
Some of my best memories of high school are the times after football games when we would face the crowd, raise our left arm, and gesture an L with our hand. We then proceeded to sing the school song. This song has united us in times of victory, times of loss, times of sorrow, and times of joy. It unites us with the 111 classes of Lewisville High School that were here before us. The lyrics speak of a school that stands above all others, our school, Lewisville High School.
Today, we sing this song at a time of celebration. The class of 2009 will never again sing this song together. So for today, let's sing it better than we have ever sung it before. Fellow farmers, please stand for the singing of the school song and remain standing for the closing prayer.
take the hand of the graduate next to you and join me for the benediction. Dear God, we thank you for this day, a day of celebration, joy, and triumph. So now we leave to go our separate ways. We cherish all the things that we have learned. We treasure all the friends that we have made. We thank our parents, our family, our friends, and our teachers. We pray that you will guide us and hold us tightly in the years ahead. Always give us hope, inspire us, and give us strength to achieve our lifelong goals, and may we always remember who we are. The Lewisville High School class of 2009, forever fighting farmers. Amen.
Thank you all tonight for attending the graduation of this very special class of 2009 and for your support at Lewisville High School. We wish all of our graduates great success as they start on their new journey in life. Parents and guests, please allow 5 minutes after the recessional before you exit the Coliseum to find your graduate. This concludes tonight's ceremony. Please have a safe trip home and good night.